Here we go again. Here we go again, babies. That's everyone. That's not how you spell it. I'm live. Boop. There. We're on it today, guys. Hello, hello. Day 4, tricks and treats. Got a bit of a shine going on. Shiny, happy people. Hello, Dana. Oh, thank you for coming and finding me. Oh, I didn't check if there was anyone who wanted added to the group before I started. Okay. Okay, everybody. Day 4. Do. Day 4. I'm dancing because what are we going to talk about today? Shiny, happy people laughing. Yeah. Okay, today. Okay. Let's tip our hats to all the beings without bodies. Hey, everybody. Let's send out a little wave of hello and give me some space. Back away. That's one of my little tricks is my little wave. My little energetic wave of requesting them to back away. That makes it a little easier. Tip of the hat. You guys may not know this about me, but I grew up on a ranch. I was a cowgirl through and through, had a hat. Her name was Lucille. I still got it. That's what I'm going to use to do my draw. To do my draw. I'm totally going to pull out Lucille for you guys. Tomorrow we have our free call. So Lucille's coming out. Everybody who signed up, your name is going to go in the hat. My cowboy hat. And we'll draw a name out for a free session. Yes, Lucille. I can't wait for you to meet her. Okay. So today we're talking about tricksters. I want to say, you guys, we are having these conversations and they're so full. There's so much information in them. And at the same time, we've really only touched the surface. Good morning, Twyla. We've really only touched the surface. When you go to a Talk to the Entities beginning class, you get a manual. And that manual is so full of really, I think of it as organizing the chaos of Julie. Hey, good morning. Of this, of that whole spirit kingdom, the chaos kingdom. It gives you tools to be organized in the chaos, let the chaos flourish, and let you flourish. So we're really just kind of touching the surface. There's so much we haven't even talked about for every single topic that we've covered. I have talked about some tricks that I use, and then there are massive things that I'm doing all the time that I haven't even mentioned. So there's so much more information. There is so much ease to be had. Please get curious. Please dive in. If you have done a Talk to the Entities class, pull out that manual. If you have a manual, pull it out. Dive back in and see how fresh and new it is. Again, if you haven't got to a Talk to the Entities class, I mean, come on. What's it going to take? Make a request. Hey, universe. Hey, entities. Hook me up. So, tricksters. 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 Where can we start with tricksters? So we've touched a little bit, kind of in passing, I'm sure I've said, yes, I'm coming to Kelowna, BC. Cassie Summers is hosting me in Kelowna. I actually can't wait. I'm so excited. It's like classes already started doing these in a new way. So it's going to be a cracker. Is that a word? Okay. We've talked about being the dominant entity. What does that even mean? So we all know people, right? I'm sure that try to be like the loudest one in the room, and they think that makes them, that validates them, gives them, a significance. If they're loud and then they're really pushy, and I'm talking people with bodies, and that's one way of of creating something that you could call dominance. It's one way of creating a reaction in those around you. And is that you? Is there another way that you, like you as your unique, beautiful expression of energy on this earth, that you can be the most dominant entity in your life? What is that for you? What if it is infusing your life with so much of you, whatever that is, whatever flavor it is? There is so much of you infused throughout every bit of your life. You're present in all of it. The flavor of you is the dominant flavor of your life. What if that makes you the most dominant entity of your life? What if you don't have to be something you're not? What if you don't have to be the loudest and the pushiest? You can be the most you and the most present in all of those elements of your life. To me, that seems way easier than trying to put on like some kind of image of authority and dominance that isn't me. That would take a lot of effort that I would have to always be maintaining, and I would never just get to relax into being me, right? Like I love to be kind of laid back. I love to laugh. If there's a group of people in a room, I'm probably not going to be the loudest. If you sit down one-on-one with me, we're going to have a really great conversation and to show up for you. So I'm a lot of different things, but I'm probably not going to be the loudest and the pushiest. So what if that's not required to be the most dominant entity of your life? So just start being curious, I think, would be a great place to start about, what am I? What actually am I? What is me? When I just get to relax and show up, and what does it take to have that throughout my life, including with entities? So when that comes to trickster entities, I really think that most cultures in the world have like a trickster entity in their mythology of their culture. Like we think of Loki, right? On the Avengers are really big right now. Loki's kind of got that trickster energy of like, he's a bit mischievous and you kind of got to keep your eye on him. I'm from Canada, so we have in our our First Nations culture, they have coyote or trickster or raven. They both have that energy of like mischievous, gonna get up to something. It's all over the world, really. I think China has like a monkey that has that energy to it. So all of those mythologies rise out of something that's true and real. So trickster entities can mess with you. So if you've ever thought that, like, what's kind of going on here? This, like, I think something's messing with me. You can ask, is this a trickster? That's one of the, like, really first questions of talk to the entities, is always asking, what am I aware of? Is this an entity? And it's not like entities are all just like one thing. This is a really rich, diverse kingdom that we're just putting the word entity on it to describe all these beings without bodies. And knowing what you're dealing with, not Is it an entity? Yes. Okay. Sometimes you need more information. There are entities that were people who are still very people-y. They still really show up like a people. And then there are beings that were never a people. They they don't show up as people-y, and to ask them to be a people is not fair to them, and it's not probably going to create a lot of ease and clarity with receiving from them. So a Talk to the Entities class really walks you through some of that organization. It's not like a complete categorization. It's not order. Order is form, structure, and significance. Order is very rigid. Organization allows chaos to exist, and it allows you to keep your feet under you in that chaos. Organization can move and flow and adjust to every 10 seconds and what's required. So when you go to a Talk to the Entities class, if you love form, structure, and significance, you are not going to find it there. But you will find some really effective ways to put organization and allow the chaos to thrive. Havoc is an energy that is like destructive, I guess I'll say, and it really just like will sweep you away and dominate you. But chaos can be such a contribution. And how much chaos is your life asking for? It can be really generative, right? Turn right instead of left, do something different. Chaos, like a breath of fresh air in your life. How much chaos is your life asking for? So tricksters, back to tricksters. Boy, we're all over the map today. If you have specific questions, please throw them in there. We have yesterday someone asking about out-creating tricksters. So tricksters can mess with you. And it really is that energy of being the most dominant entity of your life. Think of like a class of kindergartners, right? There's lots of chaos, lots of like joy and play, and you get to be the leader and kind of put some organization in that chaos. So your first question, if you want to know if it is a trickster, is ask, wait a minute, is this a trickster entity? If you get a yes, just trust that and know it. And then you're just going to add the word truth, right? Truth, guys. Because they can really think, my experience with them has been that not really a malicious energy, but just this really mischievous energy that, sorry, I'm getting someone showing up at a Zoom. That's not happening right now. Getting notifications. So tricksters, my point of view, are not mischievous or not malicious. They're more mischievous. So an example in my life is my basement kept flooding. It kept flooding and flooding. So much stuff was getting wrecked, and it happened more than once. And I was just fresh and new to the tools, but I was like, wait a minute, is this like an entity thing? Is this a trickster? I don't even know if I asked if it was a trickster. I don't even know if I had that information yet. But I was like, is this an entity? And it was like all of these little, the energy of it was all of these little playful beings that were just like, oh my gosh, yes, isn't this so fun? Like, we're putting water in your basement. Oh my gosh, like, isn't this just amazing? And no, it was not amazing. Thank you very much. It was costing me quite a bit of money, and it was wrecking a lot of stuff, and not so amazing, guys. So I got present with them, used the tools. Hey guys, I really was that, like, I'm the leader of the kindergarten class here. I'm like, hey guys, this is not working for me. And the one of the tools is clearing. So I was present with them. I didn't just immediately try to clear them. I was present with them. Hey, this is not working for me. I am teaching them, right, how to treat me. We talked about that another day. I'm teaching them how I want to be engaged. This does not work for me. I'm not kidding around. This does not work. And then I may have cleared them. They were really had a naturey feel to them, these tricksters. Real playful, naturey feel. And I may have cleared them, which so I would have said, truth, who are you? Truth, who were you before that? 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 Truth, who can you be in the future? You can go now. It's time to go. Time to get moving. Time to go. So out creating tricksters really is like a great place to start is asking that question. How do I out create this? Be that energy of you, being you, throughout your life, being present with these tricksters and expanding beyond them. How do I outcreate this? How do I outcreate this? How do I outcreate this? That is such a great place to start. That's a really cool energy. What would it take for all of us to be more of the energy of outcreating in our own lives? I gotta be honest, guys, I did not know what I was really going to talk about today, so I'm so glad that we found something. Do you have any questions before we head out? This is our final day. You can get face-to-face with me tomorrow. So if you haven't signed up for the free call for tomorrow, please, please do that. I've had so much fun this week. Oh my gosh. How's it get better than this? Any questions before we go? Is anybody still out there? Have I cleared you all? Okay, everybody. It's the final countdown. So I'm going to get off this call. I'm going to get out there and start sharing, inviting people to that free call. I would love to see you there. And please invite a friend. Gosh, the more the merrier. Thank you, guys. Mwah! We will see your faces tomorrow. Bye.